course, you may enter a situation where people are not needed in large measure and in large numbers. They lose their economic sovereignty, or their sovereignty and their economic position gives an annihilating poverty. Or you may find the political regime itself culls that part of the population that it doesn't want. After the Black Death in 1348, in England and I think much of Europe, lost a third of its population. Labour became scarce. That meant power. That meant freedom for the serf, who could just escape his lord and get a job, pretending to be a free person, a freeman. And his employer would ask no questions, because he was short of labour. Or you can look at the open door policy of Britain and America in their time of economic growth, massive economic growth. Open doors, just scarcity of labour, relatively speaking, attracting cheap labour in from abroad. Gave the disenfranchised poor, economic franchise in this case, some clout, some buying power. Their labour was scarce, relatively speaking. We move into a state of technology where we don't use labour, or use much less. Then the market demand collapses for labour, and it's waged accordingly. Those that have, the elite, may be benevolent, but they may not be. They may have enough power to simply cull the population by the most convenient and subtle means available. I am not claiming that the world can even hopefully become a good place. I'm rather claiming that it's likely to be as it is and going to be. And you may well not be able to do much about it. But you can learn from it. And you will adjust who you are from your experience of it. And that may be why we're here. That it is a school. And the schooling I choose to trust to great purpose. Because I'm not at all happy trusting anything else. That's straightforward, isn't it? No problem there. I choose to trust in a loving God and a possible life eternal. Not because of circumstances around me, but because of him. Or her, I don't mind. I'm not partial. In fact, Divine Mum is a very attractive option from my point of view. But the Jesus story is Heavenly Father, and I've found that to be an incredibly beneficial belief. What do you find? Have you looked? Have you tested? Have you tasted? Have you seen? Are you making an experienced decision, or are you simply going on the hearsay and the supposition of those around you? Taste and see. Whatsoever's good and lovely, think on these things. See how it affects your whole happiness and life and hope and being. You won't need me to prove it to you whether it's right or wrong. You'll know the way you're going to go. Bless you. Thank you, Dad.